Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pyre. Without further ado, we'll be talking... Oh, is this Pamitha's moonshine? Is that a moon... What is it from Skyrim? Like the moon spirit moonshine? Is it called moonshine? Kept close at hand in the off chance of a good occasion or a very bad... It's alcohol! I knew it. I called it. First things first, I want to talk to the Beyonder. You bring me brief reprieve from solitude. What seek you in exchange? Oh god, I want to talk to you, not just... I want to see what you know. Anyways. You approach Pamitha. She is an outcast of the winged Howling remnants, the Commonwealth's hated enemies, who has kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check on me, reader, darling? In those first moments when we met, the vote of confidence in me, which you relayed to that nice Headwind boy, I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see, I have business with my blood sister Tamitha and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She's quite a catch. As to the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely we'll run into her again, maybe not soon, but in time. And we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. A simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me, and besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. I don't know what that means. She swoops away before you can respond. Yes, of course, the Commonwealth and the High Wing remnants have bad history, hence why Jody has a really hard time with it. Though, hold up, let me go back to the Black Wagon. Let me check on Headwind's. He's an outrider. They ensure the High Wing remnants never flew far from their mountain nests. They serve the Blood Borders. So Headwind served the Blood Border, yet he's not as angry towards the High Wing remnants as, say, Jody is. What does that say? I don't know. I guess spoilers. I guess... Oh, we're moving onwards. The Precious Path. Yeah, okay. Stretches, whatever you say. You know, fun fact, I've taken off my shirt because it's hot in here. The wagon has hit a snag descending the Black Crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. First, that blasted little bird. Now this, though you lack Jodariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May the sandalwood be worth all of the hassle. She is really mad. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing sandalwood doesn't like being kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not high, let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onwards down the jagged slope toward Waking Wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Let's have a listen. You have Worm and... No, of course I'm going to listen to Pamitha. What does Gilman have to say? So Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. So a talisman, I think? She can procure... No, this is a talisman. This is an item to be sold. I don't think we need to sell an item because we make a lot of money. I will procure a talisman instead. Let's hope we get lucky. I'm not sure. Are the talismans you dig up, you know, unique talismans that you can't buy in the shop, or if you get them here, you get them from the shop, sort of. Having gone the route Pamitha recommended, she directs you towards a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down, you know. But just the same, we learn to flit around a bit. Just watch. Pamitha, oh my god, the Commonwealth actually cuts you. Oh dear. Pamitha swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we High Wing remnants stash away such things for such occasions. Luminous Idol. After grasping the orb, the bearer instantly recovers all stamina. Ooh. A long-forgotten effigy of the songfisher thought to embolden one's spirit when closer to celestial phenomena. Ooh. That could be really great. I love my stamina. My stamina is great. Maybe I like having more stamina rather than having stamina that regenerates quickly. I love being able to run longer than, yeah. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Waking Wood, and it is here that Sandalwood, the apparent name of the mysterious informant of Headwind, Jodariel, and Rookie, is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself? Aye. He was to find us at the edge of these woods. We're supposed to keep him waiting for him. He would desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The rights beckon and the rights take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The minstrel knows two possible forwards from this point, though cautious that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Oh dear. His client Sandalwood once resided here. I believe last time I played the game, I went through here, but I'm going to go through here instead. Because going down doesn't achieve anything. I'm going to guess going up will achieve nothing either. Sandalwood is a master in the rites, or used to be at least. Then, well, it's not my place to say. Doubtless he shall tell you in due time. Now, if only we could find him. He used to mentor his own companions in the rites, not far from here. Much like how I mentor my companions. Except I haven't really. I've been busy learning myself. However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby, and without his guidance, you remain quite lost in the woods. The woods seem to have enroached. There is no path forwards, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Yeah. Oh, God. Which way are we... Gay is probably going to give us a blessing. Probably. But I think I'm going to follow Tizo for the moment. Because I know Tizo, he actually knows a thing or two about Sandalwood as well. The woods are just so disorientating at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be a time to pursue your vocations. Right. Oh, yes, gladly. Yes. Awesome, we get to do something before the end of the episode. I was beginning to wonder when you would return. You have invoked Sandra. Yeah, what's up, sister? What do you need? Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea how long I have been imprisoned here? I might. 1,000 years. You guess that Sandra could have been in her current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. I know this because it says something about this in the book of rites, which we haven't read about it. At first, she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough, I shall be getting there. I have been in prison for 837 years. According to my account, at least, it's possible I've lost track, although given my state, I can assure you that I have had ample time to verify my arithmetic. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. If you expect my own death, regardless of the outcome of my task, I was not expecting this. Certainly not to be telling about it 837 years later, or however long that has been. She's an assassin! Although enough for that now. Let's get back to business. Yeah, sure. She sought to kill Solia Mur, much like Golgolathanian. Golgolathanian became a scribe. She became a prisoner of the Beyond the Crystal. Certainly, she shall be the target of my wrath then, would you say? Jodie, she will take you. She's not going to be the target of anyone's wrath. You ask Sandra. She's an apparition from the age of Emperor Solia Mur, who pursued him in his exile to administer one of her special trials for Jodie. That's surely demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though. I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jodariel appears in heed of the summons. What is the meanings of this, reader? Into the book we go. God, my ear is itchy, but I can't scratch it. Are slow to move in the mirage, but have huge auras and inflict heavy pyre damage. Yeah, but like Jodie does like 30 or 35 pyre damage if you can get her into it. It's crazy, but that's not how I play. What is the meaning of this, reader? Where are the others? The apparition appears and loosens her masks. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders. Now state your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weakness perhaps outweigh your strengths. Though I surely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Funny. All the members of your... Oh my god. Against... All the members of the Nightwings. They're all weaker than everybody. Oh god, she got me. I got two of them. Well played. This is going to be a harder one. So like Jodie is weaker. She has lower stats than virtually all the other demons in the game. Uh-oh. Get her. Nice. Oh, no. Can I dive in like so? If I dive in, do I respawn? Because if I respawn, that makes things a great deal easier. Yes, I respawn. Okay. So I don't actually have to throw it. Can I get all three of them? Too easy. So like Pamatho is worse than all the other High Wing remnants. Gilman is worse than all the other worms. All their stats suck. So I think to make up for this, they get unique talismans. Also, they suck because you have a human controlling them as opposed to an AI controlling them. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I am never satisfied, demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Thank you, Sandra. I do appreciate the effort you put into making sure my people are good. Alrighty. And now the awkward silence while we wait. while we wait for the game to start up again. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? A new Soliam's horn. Let's see. Jodariel cast her aura farther and faster than usual, plus 15%. Sandra's second blade managed to graze her target's face, twisted as it was with sorrow, not with rage. Oh my god! So Sandra actually cut off the horn of Soliam. And she wasn't angry with it. She was like, I'm just reading the flavor text. I'm sorry. Look, I love this game. I love rediscovering lore to it. Let's equip it to her right now. She has, the moon crest. What is better? Hard to say. Better, like the chance to come back quicker because it takes 10 seconds already, or like the chance to come back instantly 30% of the time, or being way more offensive. Hard to say. We'll leave it as it stands. Investigate the surroundings. You find nothing of interest while sifting through the tall brush of the under thicket. The southern pass through Waking Wood, a dense patch of trees that for centuries have attempted to strangle one another. But then, what is it, Teaser? Scracky! Teaser seems to have found a clue to the whereabouts of the lone minstrel's client. The little imp brings you a strip of bark. It does not seem unusual at first until you notice a message carved onto the inside. A bark strip. You can sell it. A sturdy strip of bark on it is written, "Come to Cinderroot S." S is for sandalwood. So it's some kind of message from the sandalwood guy. Seems that way. Which way to Cinderwood? A hushed clearing to the south of the Glade of Lu. It's due northwest. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest. Big day coming up. Locations? Nice. I'm not going to mentor a companion, though I really should, because I like the companion-wide, the wagon-wide bonuses. Again, quickness. As per usual. The 8 scribes who compose the book, their influence and their experience spreads through the pages into the willing reader's deepest consciousness. And the book is written in English. They speak an alternate language, but the book is written in English. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain the reader's influence celerity. Each rank raises your fellow exiles' quickness, making them move faster. Yeah, so the book, what we're reading in English is actually written in genuine English because the language people speak is Sarian. I just want to check the Beyond the Crystal because I love Sandra. You have nothing to say? Farewell. If you don't want to speak to me, I don't want to speak to you. That's fine. I respect your decision. Let's move onwards. To Cinderroot. Oh, I should have read. It said something about Sandalwood was going to be there. Or this. What are those eyes in the bottom left corner? That is creepy. Ooh. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area yields nothing. And then something startles a little imp Teaser. Skada! Teaser seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something or someone. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges towards him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Hail, Tizo. But you look famished here. The tall sap, a tree-like creature known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. Produces something that imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Volfred Sandalwood. This music. Sorry. He is the lone minstrel's client, Hedwin's informant, the leader of the Nightwings. The leader of the Nightwings. It had been too long, Volfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do so. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. He cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. First off, look at the symbol etched into his forehead. If I pause the game, look at the symbol etched into the back of my cloak. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You are welcome to continue with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all this. He wants to relieve me of my duties. No! Oh wait, bid everyone farewell. You can tell you're no longer wanted. You've come this far only to be brushed aside by some strange sap. No, I'm staying. No. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We follow the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just a reader. She She is our friend, my friend. I love you, Hedwyn. I love you. She is not disposable. We made her a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Wolfram smirks at this. Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we have started off on the wrong foot. I do not wish to sour the occasion, for there is much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq? Aye, Volfred, sir. Come, let us have a chat. Don't take that out of context. Of course, sir. Volfred strides forward towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. He has joined us. He knows much of the rites. The music is great, Volfred. All the music is great. Darren Korb is really good with like acoustic guitars, I find. His Bastion soundtrack is fantastic. His Transistor soundtrack is great in certain points, like it's excellent, but you know, his guitars are the best. Your wagon cuts through the clearing to arrive at the Glade of Lu, where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. I imagine Volfred's voice sounds like what's that guy from Rising Uppercut from Overwatch? Let's have a chat. As you approach Volfred, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, and then... Tariq, if you have a moment. Aye, Volfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem her worthy, by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Volfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with others. I believe her achievements are self-evident in having reached the Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others follow them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Teaser think of her, I wonder? I think he likes us. Teaser indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you all around. You sound so sweet. I love you, buddy. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise isn't oft spoken by those two, my girl. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us, I love the art style. Just, you know, the green with like the charcoal black. Wow, the greys. Now, pardon us, Tariq. I now have matters to discuss. No, Tariq and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Right. Sandra, anything? No? Okay, I thought surely she'd have something to say about Sandalwood. I should stop being so insistent. You know what? With 3 minutes left, let's actually have a look at the slug market. Oh, hey guys, you know, I guess I didn't get a word out about this new franchise we opened here just now. So give you a great deal, just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. No, didn't expect they know each other. Yeah, you're right up. Right. Sell that right off. If I could speak English, that would be a great help. With 64 coins, let's see what we can find. Farther than usual, that's great. Ooh! Avoid banishment half the time. I will have to consider that, but at a later date, because I don't have enough cash. The bearer has a chance to instantly recover all stamina. You know, Jody kind of gets that as a normal skill. Webbed Lanthorn. After bearer banishes an adversary, a banished ally has a chance to instantly return. That's really good. That is really good. Because I play a very defensive game. If a bearer is banished, an ensuing blast can banish adversaries in a radius plus 250. Ooh. Titan Tooth, airborne blast, the bearer briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Star Splinter. Okay, so there's an awful lot. You know what? Maybe it's a time to start purchasing some Stardust. Because Stardust, what that does is actually upgrade your... It upgrades your thingamadoodles. But which talisman to upgrade? You know what? I've completely wasted my time. Let's just forget it, I guess. For now. We'll forget it. Come see us again, guys. I guess you're not happy you didn't buy anything. You know, we're approaching the 20-minute mark. Sorry nothing happens. I guess this is how the episodes are going to be set up now. You'll have a 20-minute, mostly, and then a 20-minute just exposition. I'm sorry about that. Things do get better because eventually it'll just be right after right with very little exposition in between. But on that note, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewership. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more Pyre coming in future. But until then, have a nice day.